All right, Terry. Another episode's here. Your synopsis has been great. Your opening's been awesome. I need you to be more folksy, though. More folksy. Mention Cracker Barrel a couple times. It really gets the people going.
Well, golly, I don't think I can get any more folksy than I already am.
Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. We're back for another sideshow. It's season 3, episode 2. I'm Adam, and that's Terry. Oh, God, please don't make this be a thing.
Yours was good. Mine was better. The difference, showmanship.
If you know the reference, comment down below. There we go.
Yes.
Engagements. Anyway, we are here breaking down another Better Call Saul episode, and this is episode 2 of season 3, titled Witness, which debuted April 17th, 2017, with a 51-minute runtime. It's called Witness. I think there's a lot of talk about this episode because we were right on multiple things here. We don't want to spoil that quite yet. Pretty excited to talk about this episode. I thought this was a solid episode.
There's a lot of stuff that finally gets paid off. A lot of people we finally get to see, and
Kind of, yeah.
Oh, Jimmy. Let's just do it.
Jimmy didn't know that he shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, let's do it. Synopsis time. Better Call Saul, season 3, episode 2 is entitled Witness.
I get a witness. Anyway.
Mike has a tracker on his stalkers. So what does he find? He finds a couple guys waiting to meet up some other guy who is now wandering around throughout the night, making random pickups around town. He finishes his night with a stop at the one and only Los Pollos Hermanos. He goes in, he comes out. What happened inside? Let's ask the random lawyer I know to find out. Jimmy goes in and is told to wait for the green blazer to pull in. Once he enters, watch him. He watches him. He orders food. He eats. He leaves. That's it. Not even anything in the garbage. The only thing Jimmy going in accomplished was letting one Gustavo Fring know that Mike found him. So next, we get Victor, a.k.a. Deadeyes, leading Mike out in the middle of nowhere and leaving behind his gas cap and a cell phone. Oh, and the phone is ringing. We'll see what happens with that later. After his meetup with Mike, Jimmy goes back to work, meeting old people, working on wills, and breaking in his new receptionist, Francesca.
That's a choice of words.
During this time, Chuck is waiting at his house, ready to spring his trap on Jimmy, who will definitely try to break in and steal the tape. Eventually, Ernie does emerge and goes to Kim, hoping to keep a buffer between him and Jimmy, and lets her know what he knows. Kim goes to Jimmy, asks him to give her some money so that she's technically his hired attorney, and tells him what Ernie knew. There's a tape. Kim is working to figure out if there's anything Chuck can do with the tape, trying to reason out what Chuck's next move will be. She doesn't see one. But Jimmy, he just gets ticked. He rushes over to Chuck's house, breaks down the door, breaks into his desk, destroys the tape, and threatens Chuck. All while in the other room, the hired investigator and Howard, who just happened to be visiting, reveal themselves as witnesses to what Jimmy just admitted and stated. Trap set.
Oh, man. What a episode, man. This is a lot of cool stuff. I think there's obviously the big reveal of Gus Fring is back, baby. That's the biggest Breaking Bad thing that happened in this episode. However, there's a lot of cool little moments and callbacks to Breaking Bad. This feels very Breaking Bad with the Mike stuff, obviously, because we have a lot of the Gus stuff here too. But it's also cool to see the early beginnings and where Francesca came from. One of my draft picks in the Breaking Bad character draft, I do say so. So it's cool to see her pop back up here. This was a fun episode. However, kind of predictable to a certain extent because we predicted it, that this kind of stuff was going to happen. I predicted that Mike was going to needed Jimmy for something, and you predicted that Jimmy was going to wreck in the house, and that's kind of what happened. Not kind of, it's actually what happened on both counts. And right when you see that bodyguard, it's like he's locking it. I'm like, oh man, Terry's right. And for the opening scene, I was like, yep, Terry's right. He's trying to. That was the plan as he's breaking in.
Yep.
Howard got cheap.
He's playing chess while the rest are playing checkers.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah. But this is a cool episode. A lot of the reveals are really cool. Like the Gus stuff when he's like looking through the restaurant and we know who works there, and then you see him in the background sweeping, and it's very like it's not like a big like can I help you like just straight behind it. No, it's like it's a very subtle reveal, and you just like I know that tan shirt, I know that tie, I know that demeanor. It's Giancarlo Esposito.
It's as subtle as he walked into Breaking Bad.
Pretty much, yeah.
But now you're looking for him. That's the only difference.
And I love that. I love the turn when he doesn't really he sees it, but when he's outside sweeping and Jimmy's car drives away and he just looks like kind of like towards the camera, but it's kind of like to the side, and it's like that his stare, his evil stare. He's like, yep, he's on to you guys. He is the one playing checkers when everybody else is playing chess in that situation. Or wait, did I get the phrasing backwards? Whatever, you understand that.
Yeah, I got the idea. Yeah, he's and I think at that point he's got to be impressed with Mike that he was able to find him. Yeah, let's start this time with best Breaking Bad reference because they're all over the place here. Because I've got 4 because you've got Gus. Like Gus is one, and it, like you said, it's great to finally see him come back. Todd teased it in the season 2 finale that Fring's back, and now here he is, and it's great. Then you've got Victor.
Well, yeah,
who pops back up. Yeah. And Victor's a great one to just kind of pop in there. Seeing Deadeyes is always fun.
We said Deadeyes was going to be the one doing the gas cap thing, or something like that.
I thought Deadeyes was going to be the one that left the note.
Oh yeah, Deadeyes is probably the one that did set up the note thing. I think that because Gus is not doing that. Definitely Deadeyes. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's another one. What's one you had?
Well, Francesca Lydia.
Francesca.
Francesca. Why do they call it the DMV or the the MVD? Yeah, I think that whole like her whole entrance, like I want to hire you. It's like we kind of need the help. It's like that's our first interview. Yeah, but you're like there's a lot of breaking funny better Saul one-liners in there. I don't want to spoil that, but
it's true. It's true.
And then the other one that I got was, give me $1. I'm your lawyer now. That's
even more than that.
Yeah.
It was give me $1. Both of them. Give me $1. All I have is a 20.
20. Yeah.
Like that's what Jesse said too. Yeah. So it wasn't just the give me $1 so that I'm your lawyer. It was give me $1. All I have is a 20.
20. Yeah.
Like
perfect.
that was I thought the same thing, like that. Even that same sequence happened.
So good. Yeah. So those are the 4 that I had to. I was kind of counting anything related to Gus, like the Deadeyes and Las Polos Hermanos. I was kind of already.
Oh yeah, you could say Los Polos Hermanos showing back up.
But yeah, so I guess technically there was like 4 or 5 different cool little Easter eggs. Obviously the drop, because it's kind of. He's following the drop guy, and he becomes the drop guy. Yeah, I think that's also a good foreshadow of what that is. It's like, and he's like, "What the hell?" He knows what he's doing, but it's just kind of interesting. That whole thing. And oh man, we need to go to best scene because this is breakfast at Hermanos. Las Polos. That's that breakfast menu must be that place was like popping for breakfast.
That's true.
Sit down. Maybe that's the early 2000 thing because now it's all drive-throughs and social distancing. It's really kind of We talked about certain movies that came out recently in the theater, but it's like with like the social distancing stuff around because of 2020. Now we don't have a whole lot of like sit down fast food places now, so it's kind of like now everything's like let's just go to the drive through only type of stuff, but you forget about the atmosphere that's inside the sit down, like sitting down eating your food. I remember going during like after church on a Sunday and getting like the Big Macs or like the cheeseburgers from McDonald's for like what, a nickel or whatever. We get like a bunch of them. Hey, we had like dinner for that evening too, and going in there and sitting and just eating lunch after church and stuff. So having that kind of vibe, that was kind of cool. And I think I want to say that Gus is pretty damn smart. That I think that obviously him walking in front of the bag man was maybe a tell that, hey, don't do anything with this bag. Like I want to think that that's something that they picked up on Saul just staring and staring at that guy and eyeing him up.
Interesting.
Because he clearly walks in front of him and sits there for a while, and Jimmy never like looks up at all at him. He just stares at he was staring at the guy with the bag, and then because Jimmy's not knowing what he's looking for, but Gus knows what to look for if somebody made him or whatever. And so he walks in front of, and maybe we don't know if he whispered something or whatever, but the guy never like looked at him, but he could say something, or if the plan was, if everything goes smoothly, I'm going to ask you, is everything okay, sir? Are you finished? Can I take your tray? And then that's when there could have been a set up plan, like if to take this bag. We don't know the plan to get that bag, but I feel like because he didn't leave it, that wasn't part of the plan, but he picked up on Jimmy.
Or was he even supposed to drop something? I mean,
we don't
every
know.
time he goes in and comes out with the same thing. Maybe he just goes in to check in and be like, I got it all. And then goes on and takes it where he needs to take it. I don't know.
Yeah, there's that too. I kind of like the fact that it's like the thinking of like there was this set plan where the drop was a transfer of some kind was supposed to happen here. But it's interesting to think. But at the same time, you're very right. Maybe he's just, hey, breakfast in the house. Thank you. Let me know that it's done, and get a breakfast on me on Madrigal.
Yeah. So that was one of my best scenes, was that whole sequence. Jimmy being so awkward, trying to be covert, and
he was pouring sugar on the lid.
Yeah, it's just it was not good. The other one we got to talk about is the final scene. Just the break in and him freaking like. He knows his brother. And watching that scene, I like it. It's so uncomfortable because it's one of those moments of just like, the self-destructive nature of this character now. Like he can't help himself.
Mm-hmm.
And it's that moment where you go, okay, that's the difference between Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. Where Breaking Bad, your main character knew the right thing to do at all times.
Mm-hmm.
He thought through and overthought through every decision before he did it and knew how to work through it. And that's why he rose. And now you've got Better Call Saul, where your main character is like self-destructing, and that's how he ends up where we end up seeing him. He's not a criminal lawyer, he's a criminal lawyer, and he's got to have the downfall to get there. And that's the flaw, is Jimmy is smart, but there's sometimes he just doesn't think. And
you can be very knowledgeable, but you're not very smart.
Well, I think he's smart. I think he's got a blind spot when it comes to Chuck. If it wasn't for Chuck, he'd be a huge success. Trying to impress Chuck or trying to just like outsmart Chuck, it's his downfall.
Very true.
So
It's a good scene.
that scene, it's a heartbreaking scene because like, come on, oh no, this is the one thing you can't do.
And he did it.
Kim knows it's the one thing you can't do. You wait for him to make the move, but no, Chuck knew he didn't have to make a move because Jimmy was going to make it first.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I think this is where Jimmy's going to be starting to get a little. I think this is the rise of Saul, though. Saul Goodman. Like I feel like him going to prison, losing his good name of the Jimmy McGill name. That's where the Saul Goodman will come in. Because he's going. He got a private investigator saw him do it, breaking into his house. So I think that's where it's going. Obviously, I don't. This is a little early for that segment, but at the same time, it's you can kind of see it. But how do we necessarily get there? And when he makes that change, and how is Kim going to react to that change too? Francesca obviously stays, but
and what's this going to do? Like what? How is this gonna pull everything apart? And it'll be interesting to see. Okay, but let's keep going with this episode. Betsy Kettleman douchebag award. I'm saying Jimmy.
Yeah, true. That's a good point. I didn't have necessarily. It was hard to think of somebody on this one, but yeah, Jimmy is a good call here.
Like, just let it be. Use your brain, just for a second.
Mm-hmm. Very true.
But no,
I think that's an easy call there. Jimmy is a good plug right for that one.
All right. Stickman award.
Mr. Tiller. Oh, thank you for coming in, Mr. Tiller. I really appreciate it. By Ted Raymond.
Oh yeah. I've got some thoughts on Mr. Tiller later.
Yeah, he's a Truman Show as well.
Yep.
There you go. So, all right.
He was one of my best new faces because we can just do it now. He has 4 acting credits. And one is he's the guy with the garbage can in the Truman Show. That's the neighbor.
I don't see ya. Good afternoon. Good morning and good night. Or good morning, good afternoon, good night.
Then it's a TV movie called The Truman Show True Talk.
Ooh, what?
Yeah. I don't know what this is. Behind the scenes look at The Truman Show, hosted by True Talk's very own Mike Michelson.
22 minutes long.
Yeah, which was Harry Shearer.
Yeah.
So like they put out like the documentary footage about The Truman Show, put it out as a little like made for TV short. That's fun. So he's in that. So call that one credit. Then he's Mr. Tiller. And then he's in some movie called Raising Buchanan.
Yeah, with 155 votes on IMDb. Streaming on Roku.
As elderly man. Yeah,
I like this aimless woman.
That's all he's done.
Reckless plan. Worthless president. Raising Buchanan.
That's all he's done. And he had a fairly, prominent holding the trash can in Truman Show. Like, I remember that guy. I saw the still. I'm like, oh yeah, that guy.
Oh, that's interesting. Emmett Walsh is in that movie, Racing Buchanan.
Yeah, I saw that.
Interesting.
So yeah, he's got 4 credits, and that's it. That's all he did. That's all he's done. And it's not like they're like boom, 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 boom. It was 1998, then this episode in 2017, and then a movie in 2019. Like, it's a weird resume for one Ted Raymond. Okay, back to Stickman. I don't have a Stickman. I have an anti-Stickman again. And he's credited as Boss. He's the driver in the Blazer. He's an anti-Stickman because he doesn't get anything in, but he takes a lot of stuff out.
That was my minor character.
Yeah. That's
funny.
Yeah, so that's my pull there.
He's a receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. Best new face. Hey, that's Danny Trejo. I had Mr. Tiller, but I had one other one. Do you have one?
Yeah, Boss. David DeLau.
Okay.
He was in The Love Lies Bleeding. Pino winner. Trigger warning.
Oh,
There we go. He was, trigger warning, levelized bleeding. This is like two biggest one. It says that.
yeah.
Apollo 10.5. There we go.
Oh, I
Richard
forgot
Linklater
about that movie.
The Marksman. I think is that the Sean Penn movie? Oh, Liam Neeson movie. Yeah, it's Catherine. Yeah. Oh, but no. Yeah. Anyways, there's that one. Yeah. So that would be my the Purge TV show. Interesting. Yeah, David DeLau. That's what I would say. That's my new face there.
Nice.
Boss. It's kind of a lame name, obviously. You're not in many episodes. Like a boss. Pick up the pauses like a boss. Eat my breakfast like a boss. Throw the trash away like a boss.
Exactly. So the other one I had was oh no, where'd he go? Private investigator.
Oh yeah.
Just because his first name is Giacomo.
Giacomo Buzzell.
Oh,
hell,
that's a great name.
He has no photo on IMDb.
Yeah.
But he's in Hell or High Water, Edge of Darkness, possible 2010 Pinot nominated movie.
Ballad Buster Scruggs, Miss Congeniality 2.
Oh, Flamin' Hot, Oscar nominee. Thank you, Diane Warren. Yeah. MacGruber.
He was in Dead the Soldado.
Oh yeah, there we go.
He's just been in a bunch of stuff.
The Girlfriend Experience. Oh, the TV show though.
TV show. Also, the TV show of Get Shorty.
Get Shorty. Yeah, there we go. From
Million
Dust
Ways
Till Dawn.
to Die in the West.
From Dust Till Dawn TV show.
So he apparently is highly proficient in TV show remakes of movies, of cult classic movies.
Yeah, this is very true. But no picture on IMDb, but he's been in a bunch of stuff.
On IMDb.
So this guy is fake.
Giacomo Buzzell.
Vegas. That movie's called Vegas Baby. 2006 movie. 5 friends road trip to Las Vegas for a bachelor party.
Made for TV movie.
Cal Penn is in this movie.
Cal Penn, Donald Faison.
Jonathan's in it. Interesting.
Chuck Liddell.
Vincent Pastores.
Jamie Presley. Daniel Stern. What in the world is this? Written and directed by Eric Burnt. Roku channel. Eric Burnt. Known for, let's see here. He's got some writing credits. This is the only thing he directed. He wrote Romeo Must Die. He wrote The Hitcher.
Oh, that's Sean Bean remake.
Yeah, he wrote the Sean Bean remake. Huh? That's a strange little pull of a movie. That might need to become the stable pick at some point.
Well, yeah. Next time we go to Vegas, that's when we come to
Vegas,
the stable.
baby. Yeah.
But that's crazy. The poster though says Bachelor Party Vegas. It doesn't even say Vegas Baby. It says Bachelor Party Vegas.
Oh, that's sad.
Oh, the original title was Bachelor Party Vegas. That was the original title.
They changed it.
They changed it.
All right.
0.5 view. Yeah, that looks interesting. All right.
Lance, the printer guy, minor character of the episode.
And why is it Francesca?
Yes. Oh, man.
What an entrance.
What stood out to me is how much she changes.
Yeah, she's not bitter.
Yeah. How she goes from being this Francesca to the Francesca that is, talking about nickel and diming Walt as he breaks down the door because she wouldn't let him in while she's in her cage.
So good. It's such a good. I would love to watch the Breaking Bad again just from the perspective of Francesca. Watch every episode and to see how she slowly changes now.
Better Call Francesca.
Better call Francesca. What's funny is you would literally think that you would get more bitter with government work, but she left the DMV or the BMD or whatever they want to call it.
Yeah, well, what do they call it?
The VMD, vehicle motor.
Yeah. So whatever.
Yeah, because I wrote that down as a possible
MVD.
MVD, yeah.
Motor Vehicle Department or something like that.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, Francesca's awesome, and the way she just like snaps right into it. And my favorite line of hers was when she's talking to Mike. He did not want to talk about Cracker Barrel.
That's so good. That's so good.
All right. Speaking of
airman trout, like as in like the fish.
Trout as in the fish. Yeah. Best Saul one-liners.
All right, I got like
there's a few of them.
Six of them. Okay, let's go back and forth one apiece.
Okay.
Never a bad thing being early, other than like not a bad never a bad thing being early, other than in death, taxes, well, and other things.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Butchered it, but yeah.
DMV is the fifth circle of hell.
Yep, I got that one down too. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
You ever yell at them? Geezers, am I right? That was I was kind of thinking that's like, you know, this is the perfect time to yell at the old geezer. Terry, get on here. But I was like, nah, that's not bad. Anyway.
Do you like it? It doesn't look like the stock market crash.
Oh yeah, that's good. It kind of looks like Saul's like career, up and down, up and down, up and down.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Excel and Word. Wow, you had me at old people.
You got some James Bond stuff in here. Is this an ejector seat?
That's a good one. Perfection is the enemy of adequate.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So good.
Perfection is the enemy of adequate. Yeah. Asshole. No wonder Rebecca left you. What took her so long?
Oh, that line. Oh.
I thought Chuck was going to go destroy him.
Oh, that line. I was like, dude. Oh, it was like Chris Tucker and Ice Cube and Friday. It was like, damn. It was so good. It was so good. She worked at the DMV. That's like the fifth circle of hell. It's be folksy. Mention the Cracker Barrel. It's good stuff.
Mm-hmm. There's some great ones in here.
Good ones, yeah.
Yeah. Can you start today?
Yeah.
All right. Midlife crisis moment.
When you start taking your coffee black, I really couldn't think of anything that was too. I'm like trying to focus on the Saul stuff.
Yeah, I just realized I hadn't written anything down for that one either. The best I can come up with is Kim's like, let's think through this. Like, let's stop, let's think, let's try and figure this out. And see where this is going to go. I'm much more like in that whole scenario with the tape. I'm much more a Kim than a Jimmy.
Yeah, that's a good call.
I have to overanalyze before I can make a decision on what's going to happen.
Yes, that's a very good point, because I was sending a message to. I kind of mentioned this off camera, but like overanalyzing. Like I was like, I wrote the text out. It's like that kind of sounds ridiculous. Like does it sound like I'm trying too hard? Okay, the backspace. Let's reevaluate this, and then just retype. And I'm like, just overanalyzing. I was like, yeah, just get it out there. Let the people decide.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just overanalyzing. Trying to just sit down with it. Sit down with your thoughts and get it going. Good call.
LVP.
When he busted out his wallet, in my head, I was like, that's gonna be Velcro, and then it was.
Yes. Oh man, I noticed that too. I was like, he's got a Velcro wallet. Oh man.
But I was like, why did I was writing that down. I was like, in my head, I was like, is that maybe that's a flaw? I was in my head, he has a Velcro wallet. And then I was like, wait a second, that sounded like and I rewound. I was like, that is Velcro. Oh my, that LVP immediately. I was like, I was like, that's an LVP.
That's a good one. Mine is Howard's covert abilities.
Oh,
Do
get your bad guys. Do.
Yeah. Like, do not confuse Howard with Ethan Hunt.
Mission, no.
He can't get over the thing. And
mission, I just got my suit steamed. I can't do it.
Yeah. He has to climb the playground just to see over the wall, and he runs into the wind chimes, and like it's so bad. It's so bad. What's your MVP?
All right, I think I put down Los Pollos Hermanos breakfast service because obviously they're doing something right in there.
That's a good call.
But I also like their reveal because we know he's walking into a restaurant with red trim. That's all we see. They were like really hiding where they're at for a long period of time.
Oh, I knew what it was.
Oh yeah,
you knew what it was.
Anybody knew what it was. But then as he starts pulling out from the alleyway, the music's starting to go, and they see the sign. And the music starts to swell, and everything they saw the sign is like dun dun dun, so that whole like build up to it. It played it so well. The music to the like building, and right when the sign reveals, it's the loudest point of the music, the score. That's pretty awesome. So gotta give it props there.
My MVP, I've said it already. Chuck knows his brother.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like clockwork. He knows what to expect. He knows exactly how he's going to react to different things.
Mm-hmm.
Chuck knows his brother, and it worked. All right, what's going to happen next?
There's going to be a cool sit down face to face with Mike and Gus. I think it's going to be interesting.
I think we're heading that direction. Yeah.
Maybe not this episode exactly. Could be the 4th episode, but I feel like that's happening. That's going to be happening pretty soon.
I think that's who's on the other end of the line.
Yeah. I think so too.
It's got to be
because if it was Dead Eyes, he would be standing.
Right.
It's definitely Gus. And then I think too, this is where I think there will be like a day time gap. Unless they do like what happens like immediately at like Jimmy going to cuffs. Like they could technically do that, put him in cuffs and then take him out at the same time. They could, but it'll be interesting to see like Jimmy in like jail at the courthouse.
Yeah,
let's see if
I think we're gonna end up in court. I just don't know for what. Like,
breaking and entering?
Breaking and entering. I would say more like threatened assault. He threatened to burn the house down.
Yeah, threatened assault, destruction of property.
Yeah. I don't know if you could fully go breaking and entering because he could say he was concerned for his brother's well-being or something and he didn't have a key anymore or whatever.
But you have witnesses saying that was not what he said, though. Maybe, I don't know.
And at no point did he admit to what was on that tape. So
you had to tape me?
He just said, "You taped me?" Yeah. It's like, you're going to destroy our family for this?
Yeah.
So yeah. I don't know.
But it's so cool.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see where that goes now. But yeah, it's Jimmy slipping in the wrong direction now.
Yeah, he's slipping Jimmy in the wrong direction. Slipping into Saw.
Yeah. That just last scene just guts you. It's like, come on, because you're rooting for him, and then he blows it all up again.
Yeah. Is Saul more likable than Walter White at this point?
Yeah.
By a lot.
Because Saul at the core is good, but can't help himself in getting. He can't get out of his own way. Walt at his core is turning bad, and it's his pride that takes him down. I think Jimmy is definitely more likable.
But I agree. But it's so fascinating to see these two characters lead these shows, and they're so entertaining. And they're so like engaged, like you're engaged in their stories, even though they're completely different people in the same universe. I don't think any other show can really have spin-offs like this and be as on par with each other in quality wise. And how the hell did this not get any like nominations for like award show TV shows?
Oh, it got some.
Never, but it wasn't that the big thing that maybe it never won any.
Rhea Seehorn never got one.
Oh, she never got any.
She never got an Emmy nomination. It was nominated for 53 primetime Emmys,
but it never won anything.
Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, some Critics' Choice stuff. It won. Golden Globes. Let's see here. Never won a Golden Globe. Odenkirk was nominated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and was nominated once for best series. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else here. I can't find where. I don't know how I missed the Emmys. I must have missed the Emmys on this list. Anyways, yeah. 66 wins total and 317 nominations out of all of the different
awards,
according to IMDb. Pretty crazy. All right. I think we know where we're at, or we'll try to think where we're at.
Yeah. Well, yeah, this is true. Well, we're just the jailbirds, like Jimmy. Don't go straight to jail. Do not collect go. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Yes,
all that
do not collect go.
You do not collect go. Well, okay. That's yeah. This was it's gonna be interesting the rest of the season now that we got this another big player in the show too, and it's gonna be interesting to see how the show really balances out the Chuck, Jimmy, Kim, Mike, Gus, the Salamancas, and even we haven't even seen Nacho. There's like 6 big players in the show, and how they're gonna balance it out. Obviously, the Salamancas and Nacho are getting the short end of the stick right now. Especially Nacho. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how they balance everything out and who else appears in the rest of the show as well. So I guess until next time, unless you have anything else, we'll wrap it up there.
I'm good.
Next week.
Yep.
Better call Saul.
Sit and spin your buttholes.
Subscribe.